Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tyler King. I'm a student in the Masters of Kinesiology program at the University of Toronto. And today I will be presenting my games-based muscle and bone fitness program. This is a group-based physical activity program for adults with osteoporosis or adults who want to take proactive measures to prevent bone density loss. To start, why is being active important for someone with osteoporosis? Well, part of the reason why osteoporosis occurs comes from inactivity and inadequate loading of the bones and muscle tissues. One of the scary parts of osteoporosis is that you won't necessarily know that you have it until it is too late because it is an asymptomatic condition. And so, this is why it is important for all people to be physically active in a way that is loading their bones and muscles throughout the entirety of their life to prevent bone loss and ultimately the condition of osteoporosis. As you can see in this graph, exercise will maintain your fracture tolerance from falling into a dangerously low range where you are highly predisposed to injury. To give you some context of the prevalence and severity of osteoporosis, 1 in 5 men in Canada will endure an osteoporotic fracture in their lifetime, and it is even more prevalent in women, with the statistic dropping to 1 in 3 women. Over 80% of fractures in people over the age of 50 are caused by osteoporosis. Lastly, 28% of women and 37% of men die within 1 year of a hip fracture, which speaks to how debilitating osteoporosis can be and what a burden it has. To combat this monumental issue, we decided that instead of implementing the same old, boring, structured fitness class, we would create a session that incorporated fun and interactive games and challenges while at the same time loading the bones in a way that will promote healthy and strong bones. This class will ideally be so enjoyable that participants are going to feel like they want to come back instead of resenting doing the same exercise they always do. The session has modifications for people of different levels of fitness so that everyone can enjoy. Thus, our objective is to implement a fun program to adults with osteoporosis that engages them while performing physical activity designed to maintain bone density, muscle mass, and balance. We're going to be using the Re-Aim framework so that we can ensure our excellent program is going to be making a difference in reaching the target audience. In order to have a large outreach, we decided to team up with the already well-established Osteoporosis Canada so that we can use the outreach they have already established and build on it and grow through creating a program located at the University of Toronto St. George campus. We will use both Osteoporosis Canada's following and the University of Toronto's following on social media to promote and advertise the program. To ensure that our program is effective, we will use the guidelines published by Osteoporosis Canada that has used evidence-based research to form these recommendations. Our program will abide by these recommendations and inform the participants of all relevant information for their health. A handout will be given to participants that will inform them on how to promote bone health, and also a home workout will be included as well. Our plan to promote further adoption is to document our success through video footage of our classes. Furthermore, interviews from participants speaking about how they enjoyed the class and how it is different from other classes will be documented. Lastly, footage of healthcare professionals speaking about the benefit of our class will be documented as well. We can then show our success to local gyms and try to sell it to them as well as other U of T campuses. In order to ensure the implementation is done correctly, class instructors will have to write out detailed lesson plans that include the schedule and how each exercise abides to the osteoporosis recommendations. Directors of the program will review the lesson plan to ensure its quality and provide feedback. In order to maintain our program's high quality, we will use a feedback from participants that depicts what areas they like, what they didn't like, how fun the class was, and how motivated they are to come back. There will be incentives for participants to complete the surveys so that enough feedback is accumulated. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned something, and if you have any inquiries, please feel free to contact me. Thanks.